of a welterweight season, Paul, and Ian Machado until I beat Belal Muhammad. He went on to say that UFC Vader, Michael Morales beat Sean Brady. Belal beats the win over Belal Muhammad. He believes he is the rightful
side there.
A little love,
little mental
between former opponents.
Yeah, greatest energy. He brings it to the fighter meetings. He brings it to media. But more important, young man, for taking these last couple fights on short notice. Again, she's the guy that's going to be the next welterweight champion potentially. Then on short notice. Now he's had an entire camp to prepare for this one. So if he looks,
may be one of the most cocky human beings you have, has the skills to back all of it up. 16-1, the welterweight division. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, regarding this matchup, Jack Della Maddalena, he was humbling, he was mentally broke. He doesn't want, he's guaranteed a knockout and guarantees that he gets to fight sliced bread. And again, that is what you need if you're going to prove everybody wrong.
This is the biggest fight of his career here in Doha. It is a hero's Muhammad. Paul, I've got to come to you first, the former training partner, Paul, but he's got a bad taste in his mouth after his last walk-ups here in the Middle East. Everything is kind of laid out for him, but he knows he will.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Belal was watching all of those fights. Extremely vision really got shook up. But hey, they're the final act performances. This is where you want to be sitting. You want to be the last shot. And Belal talked about bringing in younger guys, even pushing the pace even more. Now, I feel like that got away from him in that Jack Della Maddalena fight. This is another extremely dangerous striker in Ian Machado.
Use the height, the reach, the range, you know, and just frustrate him. On the other forward, get the takedown, out-wrestle him, and make it a miserable night. Is that Belal doesn't move his head too much. And Ian's going to dance around level boxing that he talks about. But the reality is this, the man, Belal Muhammad, and his younger brother. If you want two guys that are tall, an entire training camp, and replicate the style of Ian Garry, better look for the takedown, of course he is. It's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. A foregone conclusion already.
Absolutely, yeah, just always full of confidence.
Moment, you know, you lose the belt, and now it's a chance to get that belt back.
Let's pull up. The oddsmakers have this one also 4 inches taller than a Palestinian-American. Machado Garry, we send it inside to Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen of the evening, this fight is 3 rounds. Out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record at 170 pounds, fighting at a UFC welterweight contender in the world, Garry! The red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record. Weighing in at 171 pounds. UFC welterweight champion and the number 2 round. Remember the name. Action begins. Our referee in charge, Rich Mitchell.
Welterweight division. That division is on vogue right now. Ian Machado, no chance in the striking. Muhammad doesn't believe that Machado gets out. A lot of money coming in on Ian Machado Garry.
About Ian Garry that gets overlooked because, you know, that noise.
Come on. Belal, Ian, go stand up. Stay here.
Let's see.
It's like
Doctor.
it was the second.
No coaching. No, where's the white? For his eye.
No, he didn't bring it.
White. Stay here for me, right?
No nonsense, Rich Mitchell.
From ideal.
Watch your fingers
Where's the
now.
blood coming from?
That's
Little
only
scratch.
Not being a cut, man. The cut's already there.
Yeah.
The cut's already there, so Ian did damage.
He has time. He has up to 5 minutes.
I think he's good.
Overlooked about Ian.
Okay, watch your fingers.
And will stick to a game plan, regardless of what the audience
He
thinks.
doesn't care for the booze. He was willing to fight Belal Muhammad in Chicago.
Standing and trading for Belal is not going to be the key to victory.
Legs, get to a body lock. But this is where he's most dangerous, trying to get past it.
Now to Garry, there's a good right hand. That'll get a reaction. That'll open to the fence.
Sharp shoot.
That Ian's using.
Ball trying to come over the top with that overhand right.
There it is again. He'll come right onto the left hook.
Bilal's backing him up slowly here.
Slip.
Yeah, and then he used it to his advantage.
But then he clipped
right
him.
back out to the center.
This is not where Belal wants to be.
Pretty even so far in the strikes that have landed.
Back to the, was it the Neil Magny fight?
Yes.
Using that chasse kick as well that the Jackson Wink team likes so much.
Right hand though to set something up. He's throwing that to knock Ian is. He does have good takedown defense, certainly against the fence. I'm against the cage wall in the gym. He did very well.
For this contest, the former champ Belal Muhammad has gone 5.
He's finding a home for the right hand.
Oh man, these guys are coming close.
Yeah.
Landing some big shots.
Good footwork from Muhammad.
Another leg kick there.
Clipped him again.
There's a nice level change.
That's what he needs.
But again, it's still the right approach from mixing the wrestling to keep him guessing.
Well, the more they open each other up.
Opening stanza.
Dude, little step forward, little step forward. Whenever you jab the chest. You got your Horacio. What do you got? Se movimenta. Não você acerta. Ele erra, você acerta. Ele quer pôr essa mão. Ele só...
The holidays are almost here. Get so much more. Scan the QR code on screen or visit ufcstore.com to start your than protest in their fight. Triple the amount in the Magny fights.
But slow down and not rush things. I don't know what they said in English.
Speaking of the English, great to see John Hathaway in the court. Good body kick to follow up.
I like the advice in Bilal's corner, two-tone up. And that's going to help set that up right there.
Well, it's interesting, 2 inches. So relatively a shorter reach for us. Oh,
there's a
good right.
You can already see some redness on that calf.
Got the rear body lock. Past the strikes to get a clinch situation.
Multiple for the fingers. It's both men now.
It's a hard. Good knee as well for Belal.
Machado, Garry's been working with Damien.
Belal, get your hand off the top.
So hard not to grab the top.
Test than what Ian Machado, Garry was telling the media this week. And when you consider UFC 322 and the performances that we saw there.
Prates, incredible performances. Good luck.
Yeah. Ian Machado, Garry still holding up. See if he goes for his own takedown here.
Excited about the pound-for-pound #1 being at the head of their division.
Fingers.
Hold on. That's 2 now.
Yep. Watch the fingers extended.
We had Herb Dean on the podcast. He said that if this saying take a point, but what I'm saying is there needs to be because there needs to be a
weren't extended. I'm not saying that Belal didn't get some glove in the eye for sure. So
Ian's just stood in front of us saying it was his knuckle.
See.
I don't know.
Depends which eye. Which eye's he nursed.
Let's go, close the door out. Ian, be careful with your fingers.
The referee should have said one more time. One more time.
All right, back to action. Under a
Both guys exchanging there, landing a couple shots. Belal seemed to land.
Of defending this position.
Now he's got to fend off this takedown attempt.
And that's a good idea. Belal Muhammad.
As Belal Muhammad looks to bully Ian Machado, Garry against the fence.
All right, my brother. Hey, brother, whenever you get him in this zone, I need this double jab and that. We're down 2 rounds, so we got to finish him this round, okay? I want you...
Você trabalha a mão, ele vai
Only on your hands, go to the legs,
aí ele
too.
vai se preocupar com o rosto. Você chuta a panturrilha.
The MMA action continues tomorrow on UFC Fight Pass at all fights. Here we go, 3rd and final round. Paul Felder.
Maybe that's just to really keep him focused, keep him motivated, and try and maybe squeak by with the decision either way. You got to try to go for the finish. But
Gets a reaction out of the crowd.
And the side-to-side lateral movement. Signature Ian Garry.
Seems like the consensus on the...
Oh, that's a
lovely
good
right from
shot.
Machado, Garry. He's getting creative now.
Beautiful front kick.
Calma. Cuidado com o cotovelo quando ele afastar.
Good job again avoiding the takedown.
Garry, excuse me.
Point, the chin standing up to the test, took a lot of damage.
And Ian maybe landing the cleaner shots throughout the fight.
Steam takedowns between Belal Muhammad and Shavkat Rakhmonov. Kick.
Goes right back after that lead leg.
Comes Belal Muhammad.
Yeah, I think if Belal's going to win this fight, he needs Garry's just... That's a good attempt.
Yeah, some people seem to have a 1-1, a lot of people 2-0.
Certainly a good sign for... Oh,
Oh, he tried to...
Jack in the box.
you know, after the crushing loss, yeah, that he's still got it. He's still got the fire.
Oh, cuffing shot. Looks very dialed in. Good head movement there to avoid the counter.
Turning Belal onto the fence.
I wouldn't mind seeing. Great jab.
O tempo todo, paciência. Isso. Uma vitória. Sem errar.
Back from Belal Muhammad. Last few seconds. The judges here in Doha. Both men throw their arms in the air. We'll have to wait.
So reminding you to tune in to the post show right after the main event is still to come. Gonna send it right back down to the octagon now, though, for the decision.
Men have been on the side of the octagon. It is a close.
After 3 rounds.